Have you ever seen, there's a Vice documentary on this guy? His name is Heinmo. He lives in I believe it's the eastern part of of Alaska. He's in this Arctic region. There's a Vice piece called Heinmo's Arctic Adventure. That's it. Arctic Refuge. Heimo. Heimo. Heimo Korth is his name. And this guy is he lives in the Elastic Arctic National Wildlife Refuge, 100 miles from the nearest human. And he lives there with his wife, and he lives in this little log house that he's sort of built himself, and he thrives up there. It's very strange because we're attracted to these people, like to just go, okay, what do you do all day, man? Like, what's your life like? And do you miss people? And he has like a VCR, and he plays old movies. And it's a fascinating thing because I think when you watch someone like that, you always run it through your head, like, could I live like that? Like, is this guy happier? And he says he is. I mean, he says that the hunter-gatherer lifestyle that he lives is like uniquely attractive to people and uniquely satisfying. And it's something that we don't get in our everyday world, so we're never like completely even, whereas he is just running around fishing and hunting caribou and stuff.
Well, we're fitting in with someone else's idea of what life should be.
Yeah.
The system within which most of us operate this isn't what I would do if I had a free start. You know, I don't mean just personally me, Russell. I mean anthropologically, yeah, we're designed to be nomadic tribes people. When my podcast that I do as a suggestion by you, I had on as a guest Yuval Noah Harari. He wrote that book, Sapiens, and he does a lot of that anthropology stuff and says about like that, you know, look, we're designed to live in tribes of about 75 to 100 people, or at least that's what chimpanzees do. When they get bigger, there's normally a conflict and a separation and a splitting. That nomadic tribes would follow the food sources that were available to them. So in a way, if you can replicate that or get close to that in some way of your own life, it would make sense that it would make you happy. And we've like when you're saying that about the guy is 100 miles away from the nearest person, I thought there's people that live in suburbia that mentally are 100 miles away from the nearest person, that you just really, your life is you sit in front of a screen, you don't connect with people, you've not spoke to people for days. You know, I think about this when people make these desperate attempts to connect through. Dogging is a thing in my country where people meet up in lay-bys and just have anonymous sex, masturbating in public. Dogging. It's a uniquely British phenomenon, Joe. Dogging, that's right.
I've never heard of this.
Well, welcome to Britain. Dogging is people go to lay-bys, quiet lay-bys, and it's like could be sort of suburban. It's a bit like swinging, you know, but it's like you pull up in a car with, you know, this is I've never done this. I'll just clarify. You pull up in a car with a partner. It could be, you know, I think it's a kind of heterosexual thing or homosexual. You can do it wherever your persuasion is. There's particular places with particular people, and you know the lights go on and people jerk off, and you know you can have sex. And I'm sort of thinking these are desperate attempts to find some connection to nature, to sort of drop anchor and hit your primal self, to get into who you are, because you wake up and you've got to do your job and you've got a screen in front of you and you're a consumer and you're not living in the world anymore. You want some visceral experience. One of the things I get from listening to your podcast is like, oh, you're a person that's questing after with whether it's the archery or the DMT, looking for what is it that we're meant to be as humans. And I'm doing that in my own way, having unfortunately written off substances because of my stupid mistakes in my 20s. I can't go into the DMT ayahuasca world as much as I would like to, and like I want to find how is it that I be me in this world. And yeah, I don't think it is through isolationism. I don't think it's like, right, I'm going to try and get an island and fuck this, I'm not going to participate. I think it's like, right, what, you know, we are nature, we created this is a form of nature, our civilizations, our manifestations, but is it the best we can do?